Earlier in my previous videos, if you have observed, you must have seen that often the chemistry laboratory apparatus are made up of Pyrex glass. I have already told you so many times, right? So what is this Pyrex glass? It is a sort of glass. So generally in chemistry lab you find Pyrex glass or Borosilicate glass. Okay? So question comes that why glass apparatus is used in chemistry lab? So because of its certain features. So first one says it is transparent. So you know very well that glass is transparent material. So what happens? You can see through it clearly. Then glass can withstand high temperatures as well. Glass is easy to clean and glass can withstand very high temperature. I've already told you. Now, glass does not react with most of the chemicals used in chemistry lab. Okay, during experiments, they don't generally react and give its reaction result in the product. Okay, then Pyrex glass or Borosilicate glass is a special type of glass which hardly expands on heating. Such glasses do not break even at high temperature. That means even if you provide high temperature to them, they do not deform or they do not melt. So they can withstand high temperature. That's why glass apparatus is used in chemistry lab. What are the safety precautions that you need to take in chemistry lab? Okay. First thing, you should never work alone in the laboratory. You should always have a companion with yourself who can help you at the time of your need. Okay? Always wear lab coat in the laboratory as it protects your clothes from being burned or from being harmed. Okay? The apparatus that has to be used in experiment should be well arranged, properly washed, so that there may be no glimpse or no extracts left of the previous experiments that has already taken place, because those chemicals may react with the current experiment and it can create problem for you. Okay, you should carefully follow the teacher's instruction whenever you need to perform an experiment. Use only small quantity of chemicals, okay, to carry out the experiment. Don't use it in bulk, that you may get an explosion also. Hot objects should be handled carefully. That means you should use your holders, you should use test tube holders and various types of equipments, so that you may not be burnt or get injured. You should not touch or taste any unknown chemical substances or inhale any unknown gases directly. Okay? You should not touch the salt and try to find out what is there. That can be dangerous for you. After the experiment is completed, you need to wash the apparatus, dry it through a test tube brush, clean the test tube, so that for the further experiments, for the next experiments, the apparatus are well cleaned so that they may not react with the other chemicals. You should not throw hot concentrated acids into the sink directly. What happens? Make sure that the water is running into the sink when you throw anything in the sink. Okay, because concentrated acid may harm the sink also. It can turn it into pale or it can cause another damage also. In case of accidental burn, in case you have been burned through any chemical or any corrosive salt, anything, what happens? Your skin comes in contact to it. Immediately you should wash the affected area with running cold water and you should report it to your teacher. Okay, when you have finished all the experiments, you should wash your hands with soap and dry them with a clean towel. Maintain silence and discipline in the laboratory so that you may concentrate on your experiment and you may listen carefully what your teacher instructs you during the experiment performing. While using test tube for heating, avoid pointing it towards your mouth. Why? or to your fellow classmates. Why? Because while burning or boiling, the gases comes out that may be inhaled by you, or sometimes the chemicals pop out, so they may not come in contact with your skin. So to avoid this, you need to always point it to the opposite side of your face. And you should not throw the broken glass apparatus or used filter paper in the sink, as they may cause blockage. After performing the experiments, you should put those waste or the used filter papers or broken glass apparatus into the dustbin.